What's up, guys? Duster McDangles back here with another video, and welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're going to be getting into the season preview walkthrough video of the Dallas Stars, how they finished last year, as well as my predictions for this upcoming season, team stats. We'll take a look at contracts and a few other things for the Dallas Stars. But before we do get into this episode, guys, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends, tell 5 other friends to subscribe to the channel so they don't miss out on any future action, as well as we're trying to grow the community for you guys. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing. Hit that. Join the community, and let's have some fun. But getting into it, the Dallas Stars last year had a very good season as they were able to make a deep run in the playoffs, just getting cut short in the season, ending with 47 wins, 21 losses, 14 overtime losses for 108 points, just finishing 1 point behind the Colorado Avalanche for the Central Division champions. On the screen right now are team individual stats. Jason Robinson has pretty much cemented his status as a superstar in the league, 109 points. Then a big drop off after that. Jamie Benn having a big year, although he had that little blunder in the playoffs, really costing them the series. Joe Pavelski, Rupe Hintz, 75 points in only 73 games played. Heiskanen on the back end, their top defenseman, 73 points in 79 games played. Tyler Seguin, 50 points in 76 games. Wyatt Johnston, rookie out of the Windsor Spitfires of the OHL, 41 points in 82 games played. Very good from him. Kind of a down year for Marchment, coming over from the Florida Panthers, 31 points in 68 games played. Then you had another rookie, Dellandrea, and then Ryan Suter on the back end, rounding out top 10. So very good stat-wise when it comes to that. On the screen right now, we are taking a look at Cap Friendly and their contract situation. Jim Neal has built himself a very good team. They are still technically over the cap by about $300,000, so I'm sure they'll find a way to work out the cap and get things under for Coach Peter DeBoer, who has got this team buzzing on all cylinders. And honestly, all indications with the roster that they have are they're going to run it back, and they got even better bringing in Matt Duchene, another depth, great former superstar in the NHL to add to that lineup that they already have, which is pretty stacked. It is a little bit older of a team with a couple young pieces thrown in here and there with Robinson, Hintz. You've got Johnston, Ty Dellandrea. They've got Sam Steele in there. So very, very solid up front. They are extremely deep. Taking a look at just contracts, we've got some contract years for Pavelski, Duchene, Craig Smith, Ty Dellandrea, and Sam Steele, those last two being restricted free agents. They've got Wyatt Johnston for another 2 years on his rookie deal. On the back end, obviously Heiskanen has been locked up. Lindell and Suter looked very good last year. Hakanpää, I think, is going to take that next step for them. He is in a contract year for himself. They've got Lundqvist and they've got Harley as well on restricted years coming up. So a bunch of guys on the back end playing for some contracts. And then in between the pipes, you've got Ottinger and Wedgwood. Ottinger, man, he is becoming a potential top 5 goaltender in the NHL. He is definitely in the running for that, especially if he can have another big season this upcoming year. But really, I wouldn't say there's really a bad contract on this team at this point. Maybe Marchment is a little bit of an overpay considering he had a down year last year at that $4.5 million hit. Jason Robinson, an absolute steal of a bridge deal at that $7.75. I know he held out a little bit last year. Rupe Hintz is locked up for the foreseeable future until 2030 at $8.45 a year, which is a steal of a deal considering the fact that the salary cap's only going to go up. Honestly, if I had to say something bad about contracts, it's got to be their former 2 studs, Tyler Seguin and Jamie Benn. 9.5 for Jamie Benn for the next 2 years, and then you've got Seguin at 9.85 for the next 4 years, which is kind of a crazy hit considering he's been playing way down. I'd say these past 3 years, he really hasn't been that Tyler Seguin we used to know and love before. We still love Tyler Seguin, but he is definitely not as skilled as he once was. He's just got to find a way to I'd say reevaluate his role and find a way to fit in better. Maybe try to get back up around 70, 80 point mark. I think that would be a huge help for the Dallas Stars. Obviously, Jamie Benn last year putting up a good showing, second on the team with 78 points in 82 games played. If he can have another year like that, you can expect the Dallas Stars to be back in the playoffs. But honestly, this upcoming season, if I had to predict the Dallas Stars and what I think they're going to do this upcoming season, honestly, they are going to make the playoffs. They're going to fight for the Central Division title. I think it's going to be a battle between them and the Colorado Avalanche again. I expect them to be around that 105 to 110 point mark like they were last year, finishing with 108. If they can find a way to get production again from Jamie Benn, maybe a little bit more from Tyler Seguin, it's going to be there for Hintz, Robinson, Pavelski. Can Matt Duchene and Dadanoff chip in as well? Can Wyatt Johnston and Ty Dellandrea have big second years? I know it's Dellandrea's technical third year in the NHL. Can they both have big second seasons with the Dallas Stars full time? And on the back end, are they able to stay healthy? Can Heiskanen have another big year on the back end? And can Jake Ottinger really be that anchor between the pipes that they need? If they can get all of that without any injury bug, and we say that about every team, look out for the Dallas Stars, man. They could be a dark horse pick for the Stanley Cup this upcoming season coming out of the West, again, with the depth that they have. And if they can stay healthy, man, this team on paper just looks absolutely stacked. I'd say they're about 3.5 lines deep up front forward, and I'd say they have 4 competent top defensemen and an elite goaltender between the pipes. So going to be tough to beat them, but I want to know what you guys think down below in the comments, what you think about the Dallas Stars, what their chances are for this upcoming season, as well as who you think the biggest standout performer is going to be other than Hintz, Robinson, and Heiskanen. Who's going to be that next wave of players that can make the difference for the Dallas Stars? Because whoever it is, if they are able to do so, it'll push them over the top, I think, to make a deep run in the playoffs. But again, what do you guys think down below in the comments? That's going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, be sure to drop a like on this video. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. I hope you guys have a good one. And as always, stay dusty.